My name is Michael Cioni. I'm the CEO of the Post House Light Iron, and I deal exclusively in file-based motion pictures and television. So having reliability on really good hard drive systems for petabytes of storage every couple of months is kind of just part of the game for my world. So G-Tech is actually one of the people that we rely heavily on in order to move data from the set to the editorial room and to the archiving process. You know, you have to be mobile, you got to be able to be in the field, you got to be able to move things quicker. People want turnarounds faster, right? So yes, breaking down the four-wall limitation of an actual brick and mortar facility is key to being able to be a better service provider to your customers. I think that's just pretty simple. People want wireless mobility from cell phones to post houses. What's the difference, right? So we need to be able to do that, and what we do is we make these carts that live in the field, and then we hook them up with all sorts of G-Tech drives so that we can store everything. And then a few of those drives will actually remove the little RAID set, put it in a Pelican case, and then we'll ship that to the editorial room, wherever that's going to be in the world. And then there's still 3 more copies living on the cart in the field. We sometimes have the philosophy that a copy in transmit, in FedEx or whatever, is not a copy. If you're shipping a copy, it doesn't count as a copy. So we need to have 3 plus the one that's in shipping, and then when that gets to the destination, then we can remove one of the copies from the set. And G-Tech basically with the G-Speedius Pros and sometimes the other, like the G-Drive Pro and things like that, those allow us to hit the throughputs we need, move the amount of data that we have in terms of capacity, and then not let a brick and mortar house be the hub of everything. We want the set to be the hub, because that's where everybody is, and then a spoke from that hub would be the edit room, which is where everything's going. The problem with a lot of hard drive groups is they think bigger is better. And in many cases that can be true, but there are many instances where bigger is not better. Portable is better, maybe even bigger is worse, right? And so what I like about G-Tech is if you line everything up kind of on a table, you see this whole family of variations in drive technology and protocols and speeds and sort of optimization for in a rack or staying at home or taking on the road or sort of in the middle. And I think that's what I'm always looking for in a drive company, is giving variety so that I can plug it into different aspects of my production pipeline.